Hey, what's up guys, it's AndreOth here, bringing you guys another video. And in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I made a beat inspired by Highest in the Room by Travis Scott. Let's get into it. And guys, you know I had to whip out the Astroworld merch. As you can see on there, it says London 02 right there, Travis Scott, because I actually went to his show at the Astroworld tour in the O2 Arena. You can see the back of the shirt. Don't know if you guys can see that properly. It says "Wish You Were Here." It says World as well, 2019. But yeah, I actually went to the Astroworld show. I think it was in July or June, and that was the only show I believe that Travis Scott had. The only Astroworld show that he had in Europe. So I think it was actually the only Astroworld tour show that was outside of the US. So I was very lucky enough to go and see that. But anyways, back to the video. So to start the beat off, I obviously wanted to find a guitar melody because that's the main melody in the Highest in the Room. So I went on Splice and I was just searching for different guitar loops and stuff like that. I ended up finding one that I really liked, so I ended up dragging it into Logic. I then changed the pitch of it to a pitch of my liking, and then I decided to put some M rhythmizer on it. And then when I did that, I found this preset that made the melody sound a little bit better. I just chopped the melody up a little bit just to make it sound a little bit more bouncy and kind of how I wanted it to sound. I think I then added some delay to it just to give it that kind of trippy kind of vibe that you normally get from a Travis Scott song. But yeah, the guitar melody just ended up sounding like this. So then after that, I then decided to move on to the drums, and as usual I always start my drums off with some claps or some snares. This time I went for some snares because that's what they use in Highest in the Room. They had this nice sharp kind of sounding snare, so that's what I wanted to go for with the snares in this beat. So I found these snares, I really liked the sound of it. It had that kind of sound that I was looking for, so I just put in this very simple snare pattern that sounded like this. And everything together should sound like this. So then after that, I then decided to move on to the hi-hats. So I found these really trappy, sharp sounding hi-hats similar to the ones that were used in Highest in the Room. So I found these hi-hats and just played this very simple two-step hi-hat pattern that ended up sounding like this. And if you hear that played with everything else, everything should sound like this. So after that, I then decided to move on to the 808s. So I went and found those thumpy 808s that you hear in a lot of trap records. You also hear it in Highest in the Room. So I found those 808s and I played this 808 bass line. I think that went perfectly with the guitar melody, and it just really added that bounce to the beat that I was looking for. But yeah, the 808 bass line sounded like this. And then when you hear that played with the rest of the beat should come together like this. So after that, I then decided to add some kicks, and that was the last component of the drum. So I found these kicks that are really punchy, hard hitting, but not too overpowering. So I wanted to find kicks that were similar to the ones used in Highest in the Room, and I think I managed to do that. So yeah, I just played this very simple kick pattern that also went well with the 808 bass line, because I wanted to play the kicks over the 808s that we just made, because that's what they did in Highest in the Room. They kind of had those stumpy 808s, and then they had the kicks kind of punching through them, which added a whole different bounce to the beat. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So I came up with this very simple kick pattern that ended up sounding like this. And then if you play everything all together, the whole beat should come together like this. after that, I just wanted to have a part of the beat where the beat kind of breaks down a little bit, similar to what they have in Highest in the Room. So after the main guitar melody, they have this kind of section where everything slows down a little bit, and that's kind of what I was going for in my beat. So what I basically did was I decided to slow down the guitar melody, so I decided to half speed the guitar melody, and I'm pretty sure that's what they did in Highest in the Room. So I decided to just add half speed to the guitar melody, and that was the first kind of component to this kind of beat breakdown section of my beat. So yeah, the guitar melodies ended up sounding like this. So after that, I just wanted to add one more part to this little beat breakdown section of the beat. So I wanted to add like a synth lead to that kind of half speed guitar melody that I had, and the inspiration behind this was obviously Highest in the Room, where they have that kind of synth lead that almost kind of sounds like someone singing but like really muffled out, and you can hear it in the beginning part of Highest in the Room, and you can hear it in the breakdown section too. So I wanted to have like a synth lead similar to that, but obviously a little bit different. I didn't want it to sound exactly the same. I wanted to add my own little take on it. So I found the sweet flute pad in Alchemy, and it gave me that kind of airy flute kind of lead sound that I was going for. So I played this very simple flute lead that I thought went perfectly with that kind of half speed guitar melody. But yeah, the flute lead just ended up sounding like this. And if you hear that played with everything else, everything should sound like this. But yeah guys, that was pretty much it. That was every single component there was to this beat, and that was the whole process that went into making this beat. The only thing I had to do after that was structure the beat, and that's exactly what I did. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did like the video though, please hit the like button down below and subscribe for more, because I have way more videos like this coming out every single week. If you guys want to purchase any beats from me, including the beat used in this video, you guys can go to andreother.beatstars.com. And if you guys want, you can follow me on Twitter, and you can follow me on Instagram for all the latest updates. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.